What's up, guys? Welcome back to Raising the Rogers Homestead. So as promised, this is going to be the walkthrough video of the mobile milking stanchion. Guys, I can't tell y'all how excited I am to have this thing done. I'm super tickled with it. It's been working great, and I just want to show you guys exactly what I've done. So I've moved it over here into the our garden area. I got it moved over here. We put some straw in it and stuff like that for the little one and for Belle as well, but I want to walk y'all through it real quick. So overall, it is 16 foot long and 8 foot wide, just like the chicken coop. It's the exact same dimensions. So I got a 20-foot tarp this time instead of a 16-foot tarp, so that I would have a little extra at the front, a little extra at the back, and I can always pull that over the front in the event that we have real stormy weather, real wet weather, or whatever. It's been pretty wet. We've got some storms coming this evening. That's why it's kind of gloomy outside. But anyway, 16 foot long, 8 foot wide. I've got the tarp fastened down at the bottom with a 2x4 that I ripped in half. I got that done on both sides. I used several, all of this, almost this entire build was used out of reclaimed or whatever you want to call it, just old wood that I had. So several cattle panels, I think there's 5 in total, but they're hog panels, not actual cattle panels, so it took a few more of them because they're shorter. So the door here is about 40 inches wide. We got the halter hanging there. We hung some lights up in here. We do have solar panels up at the top, lights on the inside, and it actually lights it up fairly well, believe it or not. So excited about those. Then this is the actual head chute portion of it. So I put a bolt on the back of it. I'll show you that in a minute, but the bolt goes up here. But that closes. She walks in, she's got her feet in front of her. When she's done, it comes out and opens up like that. I put this cattle panel down on the bottom, just so whenever the calf is in the calf area, so the front or the that portion of it over there is where the calf is going to be, and that way we can separate her at night. She's 2 weeks old now, so we can start separating her at night and then just milking in the morning. So I've just got the cattle panel just bent over on the sides over here, and then I actually stapled it across there and then bent over on that side as well. So this portion of it, the front portion of it where we actually milk, is 12 foot. So it's 12 foot from the actual milking thing all the way to this front end here. And that is plenty of room for what we need it for milking. That is a ton of room. I'll do a little shot here in a little while whenever we milk. This is the old barn door. I put it on the back. I just thought that'd be a cool addition. And also a little bit of a windbreak for the little one that's gonna be in there. I may or may not cover the sides. I haven't decided fully yet, but right now that's gonna be completely out of the wet. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna open this up. So this is where the calf will stay. This right here is, well, this rope is what we use for her back legs. I'll show you that whenever we milk. But so I got the feeder like this, just in case whenever the calf is in here, I didn't want to take up any floor space with anything. So I just have this rope. It goes up to the top. I just got a hook up top for the rope. So whenever we're done with it, we can unhook it, and it actually folds down out of the way. I'm gonna put a bungee cord or something on it to hold it back out of the way, but that at least doesn't take up any of the floor space. And then whenever we need it, all we do is pull it out, hook it back up at the top, put her feet in there. She comes right in, close her up, her feet's right here. She's not reaching, she's not leaning or anything like that to reach it. It's right here in front of her, so that makes it really nice. What are you doing, little bit? Kind of show y'all how this thing works a little bit. Of course, we're still working out some stuff to get it exactly like we want, but it's a little bit early right now. We usually milk around 4:30 in the morning, and then we usually milk in the evenings around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Right now, it's a little bit earlier. And the reason for that is we've got some pretty bad weather that's supposed to be rolling in. So we kind of want to get this done, get it over with. We're about 30, 45 minutes earlier than we usually are, but we don't want to be out here whenever they're calling for tornadoes. We got our buckets, got our feed and everything, so I'm gonna set this up real quick and show you how she kind of walks in. Yeah. As you can see, I got plenty of room here to do what I need to do. Give her a good washing first. What? Back there where the milking stanchion is, I've got this post right here. So this is a 8-foot treated post that you use for like fencing, and I cut it down on the corners so that it would match up with the 4x4. So here's your 4x4, here's this, and you can see I've got it cut down to an angle. I've got those lag bolts run all the way through it, and that's what makes it possible for the milking the head chute. That's what I got it fastened to on the bottom. On the top, I've got this header board that runs the length of it, and I've obviously got it attached up there, and that's what makes that thing super sturdy. These things are a lot more rigid than you would think they would be, but they really are, and they're nice too. That's pretty much it. Works like a charm. I'm super pumped about it. I mean, I feel like if you're going to milk on a regular basis, you at least need somewhere comfortable to do it. And this right here is pretty dang comfortable. It's obviously not heated and cooled. It doesn't have a concrete floor, but the cool thing is I can move it. So she poops, pees, whatever, I can just move it wherever I want, and I don't have to worry about cleaning off concrete. And although it isn't heat and cooled, it would be cool to have that, but it's honestly, it's not necessary. No longer than you're out here. It generally doesn't take but about 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll have her milked. My wife does one side, I do the other side. Now, if you're doing it by yourself and you're a beginner like we are, it takes a little bit longer, but with the both of us coming out here, her milking one side, me milking the other, 10-15 minutes, we're usually done. So we just invested in a good pair of coveralls, some warm jackets, and some toboggans and things of that nature, and it's not that bad. It's really, really not. We've got some colder days coming. Honestly, the hot days are the ones that I'm dreading. During this summer, I'm gonna put some of those hanging fly traps in there to help keep the flies down, keep them out of the way, keep her from, moving her tail all the time, and, making it a miserable experience for her. But this is actually only the third time that we've milked out of it, and from the very first milking, it's went phenomenal. It's went great. So I don't know if that's because we know what we're doing or she knows what she's doing. If you are a beginner and you do want to get a milk cow, I'd highly suggest getting a milk cow that knows the drill, that has been milked before, that has had a calf before, and has been very well handled, which is what we have in Belle. We bought her, I guess it's been about 8 months, 9 months, something like that, 8-9 months. We bought her specifically because she was an experienced cow, and Sage, our other Jersey, she's over there, she's trying to hide, she has had a calf, she has been milked, but not nearly as much as this one. I think this is her third or fourth calf, and she's been milked every time. So we are I don't feel like we could have got a better cow. She's a sweetheart. But this will be the first night that we have the calf separated, so we will get all the milk in the morning. We have kept them together now for a little over 2 weeks, so we're excited to see exactly what we get first thing in the morning whenever we get all the milk, and Butterscotch doesn't drink half of it. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all stopping by today. If you could, like this video, subscribe to our channel. It helps us out a ton. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and until next time, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.